Good afternoon. Hope everyone is having a lovely Saturday on this long weekend. We are back with some Alt MSQ. I figured we would probably just continue playing with this until Ghost of Yotai comes out, as I didn't really want to start and stop something else. And since this is such a long game, it's going to take a long time to finish anyway, so we'll just come back to it sporadically as I'm feeling for it. So, probably just playing this till Ghost of Yotai comes out in October, which is fun. So we'll see how far we get. I think we're getting close to the first dungeon today, so we'll see how that goes. And let's just hop in and see how not ready for reading I am in all these quests. Okay, so I just accepted this quest. I need to go down here to the Fisherman's Guild. And then, if we can unlock level 30, I think we can do the event quest that's on right now. Okay, so Fisherman's Guild, that's where I'm headed. Where am I going? Over here. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation. Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Alaport. Once you arrive in western Ludnosia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you wander into Tasha. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to do that. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will train you with the skills you need to face the dangers, undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is one way to Sastasha. Oh, saying it out loud just makes it so much harder. Just north of Alaport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in by hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Okay, talk to the ferry skipper. Let's go to Alaport. This ferry is bound for Alaport. Are you riding with us? Yes. Okay. So I can't get a mount, I think, until I get a Grand Company, which I think is not until like a level 20-ish quest. So I'm patiently waiting around and running everywhere until then, which is fine. Maybe. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. Going this way. Is it in here? Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are brave to the depths of the Stastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith over here sees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Okay. So, whoops. Didn't mean to skip that. Okay. You now have access to the Hall of Novice, designed for blah blah blah. Choose some role and expertise. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm not reading it. Okay. Honestly, if I do the Hall of Novice, it's going to be for gear, which is not going to last long anyways. So I might as well just continue on, and then if I really need gear, then I might do it off stream. Or something. Okay. Please tell me you're here on the Yellow Jacket duty, and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I have yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent weavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty finder. Duty support unlocked. Stash Tasha now available. First dungeon, let's go! Okay. I don't remember them having all these, like, breakdowns. 2 ways to adventure. You can do support of trusty NPCs or pulling your talent with other players. I'm just not reading this. This is too much. Okay, I understand what I need to do. This is not my first rodeo. Okay. So, we bag it up. And NPCs. Let's go. If there was, like, people around that were like, I want to do the dungeon, like, yeah, then I might wait and do it, but it's just easier to progress the story this way. Register for duty. We'll see how this dungeon goes. The last time I tried to stream a dungeon, it cut out at the very end of the last boss, and I did not know if I passed or not. I had to redo the whole thing. So, we'll see how this goes. You know, for a first dungeon, it's, like, super pretty. Okay, limit break. Yeah. Oh, I need to do that. Deal with my adventure playtime. Okay. I have 1 AoE attack. We're gonna get these ones, and then we'll get the pro too. We'll see how these NPCs do. Sometimes if I pull hard, they like just fail miserably, so. Okay. We need to go read the book. Okay, red. Remember red. Hey, these NPCs are not doing too bad right now. Oh, get out of that. Oh, get out of that too. Okay. Now, how much of this do I actually need to do? I'm vulnerable. Oh. Okay. Come over here. Like, what button am I pressing? It's not the right button. That's clearly. Oh, why are they fighting everything? Definitely do not need to fight everything in this. There we go. Okay. My goodness. Okay. Over here. Why are you fighting that one back there? They just keep respawning. Like, right, caramba. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the book said red. So we're going to the red one. You find a switch, press it. Yep. Inconspicuous switch. Surprised it's not quite called a coral. It's called chopper. Yeah, I was gonna move this back here. Right. Okay. Okay. Back here, better than what I have on currently. 16. It's +1. So yes, I'm gonna equip that. It did nothing for my HP. Lovely. There we go. Get you guys. Captain Buxton. Oh, break's available. Black Mage was like, I'm gonna use the limit break. What is that? That's not for me, so I can't do anything. No worries. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Dang, Archer. There we go. Grab that. I get the key? Yes, I did. Nope. How's that? Okay, good. No, man, the comments in here is like, I'm not one of them. I'm sparing my virtue. Yeah, okay, if you say so. Okie dokie. At least I have an AoE attack, even if like some of the other jobs don't. Oh. Parlay, squawk. Come over here and get you. We need a couple more people. Bring it. I don't have. Let's see how this goes. 45 seconds. It's not. Come on. Okay. Okay, and then sneak down the side here. Okay, we got this. Get rid of that. More people. Usually never happens. You get the ads because you run it with actual people. They murder the boss so fast. Come on. Almost there. Except they all leave me to go deal with the ads. There we go. An X to grind to. All right. Did I use any of this? Nope. Boots, I probably can. I'll put them in my armory chest, and then we'll see. Yeah, that's. Oh, this is the weathered bracelet's better. Okay, whatever. Whatever, game. I'll go with what you say. Leave duty, yes. Ooh, I have mail. I wonder what that could be. Okay, so I gotta go back to Limsa, and then I can pick up the level 20 warrior quest anyways. So that works out well. Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. Oh, there's an umbrella with little caddies? That's an interesting umbrella. Where am I going? That is the question. Up here. Okay, Bateron. Are you gonna have hard piratey words for me to say? Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship is already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Statasha? I did? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come again. You're right, of course. But there shall be no rest until we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, least you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire the adventures of yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to refresh for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you, though, through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into a battle unclad, would you? Well, goals as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Back then, are ye? With all ye limbs and a tale to tell, I wager. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have a crack at a pirate skull or three. 7 hells. He turned ye back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like ye left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Statasha. Of course, any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lass. You always do. Now, I'll bet you dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania Sea. Seems the forest folk in need of an adventurer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, ye can bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Party finder unlocked. Okay. Let's just pick this up. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is ye asked to do, I somehow doubt it's pose any trouble for adventurers survived the bedlam and Statasha. Oh my goodness, why can't I talk? If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, class. Okay, but first, let's go do our job quest. Okay, what's this quest entail? Which head? That's probably what I want. It's... You'd think they fixed all the hats, but nope. Still a lot of hats that I cannot wear. Mia, there's trouble afoot. Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kajuta? The boy's grandfather, Nedard, but recently contacted us with worrisome news. The young Sikhad has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kajuta in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to this matter. My sister, Sulkwib, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been appraised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. Okay, let's go. Where am I going? No, not that one. This one. I need to go to the Culinary Guild. Okay. I'm probably gonna walk, but I'm lazy. Ah, Amelia. I assume you are here to discuss the missing child, and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. Whoop. A little bit of a blip there in the internet, but that's okay. Okay, where are we going? Lower Lanicia. Now, do I just teleport there? No, it teleports way down there. Might as well go here and then just run over here. Okay, where is the page? Only I had a mount. This would make things a lot faster. It's funny, I'll get a mount and then I'll be like, I miss flying. I can't wait till we get flying. It's just never-ending cycle. Is where I'm supposed to go? Looks like it. Okay. A wild dodo. That'll be close, right? Is it in here? Yes. Thank the gods you're here. Seems me grandson is caught on causing naught but trouble for ye. But surely ye can know the lad is feeling how he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And the last time where ye came along like an angel and showed him the strength of your steed, well, you lit a fire in his belly. He must have got it in his head to take revenge on the beast itself. Daft little bugger. Any road. Once ye heard Kajata's been spotted near Alaport, why he shot through the door like an arrow from a bow, and I ain't seen him since. I beg of ye, find me a little cigar before he gets himself stomped to death. That big bastard Aurochs has spilled more than enough Meekin's blood. Our course is clear. We must set out for Alaport at once. An old acquaintance of mine, Fartsim, often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Okay. What's this blue quest? Oh, that unlocks the mist. I see. I see. Okay. So where am I? I am here. I need to go over here, so I might as well just teleport to Alaport. Okay. Whoops. Nope, that just goes back there. Okay. Aha! I found you. I've seen a boy wandering around by himself. As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched a young lad traipsing off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post to bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late, so if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's one. A lot of puck hatchlings over in this area. Gotcha. Okay. Where to next? Oh, solo duty. Have you found any signs of Sigurd? Just these two things. He must have been desperate hurry, indeed, to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, the tool that a lad took from the stead, perhaps. That's below. Amelia, over there. Let's go! Oh, dear. Oh, child, what have you gotten yourself into? Oh, no. Oh, no. Amelia! Okay, jackals. Okay, good. Now, watch your flanks. More. Duty complete. Nice and easy. Step aside. Rah! Windzorin. He breathes yet. We withdraw to the Red Rooster stead. Follow my lead, Amelia. Oh yeah. Is there a Moogle anywhere around here? Should be one, right? I need to go around the wall. Should be one right here. Okay. Got that. Okay, and then shops over here. I can get rid of that coin. That's fine. I can do that later. I am up here. I need to get over here. Okay. It's such a long way to go. It's the easiest way. Even if I teleport here, it's still a long run. I think the easiest would be to go back to Lunza and come down? Maybe? Is my return back? Yeah, let's just use that. Am I gonna regret using that? Whatever. This is where I wanna go. That was a weird noise for a sheep. Eh? Okay. Okay. We're getting closer. I need you. Over here, I think. Is this the one for the mist? Yeah, okay. Aha. He brought him home. I don't got the words to thank ye. The lad's past the worst of it. He's struck his head in the fall, though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother. If you had not scattered those jackals when you did, I have done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Alaport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Pray accept my apologies, Nedard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. Ye risked ye lives to save little Sigurd. How's a man to find fault with that? It's me who ought to be begging for forgiveness for the wounds ye took, protecting me, foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is not more we can accomplish here, Amelia. This time we return to the guild and focused on other tasks. Okay. Yep. Did regret using my return that early. Oh well. We can just... It's only 159, it's not that bad. I want to go to Ask Castle. No. Oh well. I want to go to Mirage, not to Ask Castle. We'll see. I am glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujuta. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be as spur to our efforts. I say again, Amelia, Kujuta will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Okay, so I think. And leveled up. Oh, we got reprisal. Thank goodness. Okay, here's this. I'll equip this. And I'll equip this. That's better than what we have on. It's like almost what we were wearing, except looks like a slightly different color. Okay. Things I need to do off screen. Portraits, because whoops, that's not what I meant to press, but that's okay. I have to do this and put this here. Is that where I want it to go? We'll try that for now. I think those two get moved back to the second hotbar anyways, but I think that's good for now. Okay. Now to Gardania. So I'm going to go to the airship because I think that's going to be cheaper. Then just... yeah, 617 to get there. Airship ticket. You're done. C-120 over 617. Definitely cheaper. Okay. Who do I need to talk to get out of here? Are you gonna see passage to the cold saucer? Do I even have that unlocked? Oh, I can just go up. Okay. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope you are the adventure Federon sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mioni, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Okay. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mione, but our needs grow ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gdonia in the bud. Beneath the central shroud there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtar Deepcraft. Oh man, is it the second dungeon already? That was so fast! The place was once a Gilmoran settlement, but we Gdonians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen sulking about the deep craft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalmud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the deep craft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Exil at bay. The vermin have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelves Wood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the deep croft, and identify yourself to the guard post at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Okay. Where am I going now? I have it unlocked, but I really don't want to waste Gil. So we'll just slowly get over there. I think there was one thing I wanted to check, though. Titles, party members. Did it show their colors when it does have that applied? Okay. Maybe it's just because they're NPCs I didn't see it? That's PvE. No, that makes sense. Okay, whatever. One sec. Okay, back on the road we go. What level quest am I at? 16. Okay, So we're getting closer to maybe unlocking the Grand Company's amounts. Maybe. Up down here. Maybe I should have gone across the bridge. Okay. And then this way, maybe. Oops. On a fence. Where am I going? I'm there. I need to get down there. Okay. Go away, fate. Is it down here? Yes, in these cities. Okay. You're Amelia Lee, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deep Croft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fascination. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of the Lord and Savior, and it's now their sacred duty to avenge them. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deep Croft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Norzia at large, put an end to their madness. Dungeon number 2. Let's go. NPCs. That's what I want. Okay. Let's go. Oh, it turned my... Still haven't fixed that. Okay. And too high of a level, it turns my hang stance off, which is just lovely. Oops. Okay. I'm already like, which way am I supposed to go? There's too many options here. Just trying to get all these enemies together in one little spot. Okay, do I go? That's a dead end. So I think I want to. Okay, that's the dead end. So I think I want to go this way. I wonder if these are the same NPCs I would with the last dungeon. I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay, is there something sparkling there? No. Okay. That. Oh, there's still one more. Must have been released when I killed the other. Okay, there's your copper. Cultist orb. One down. 3 to go. Okay. Where's this going? Oh, why am I dying so fast? Where is that healer? Healer! This is what I mean by sometimes the NPCs aren't good at catching with how much you're grabbing. mitigation I can use. Oh, now the laser starts to show up. Okay, just 1 second. I need to plug my computer in. Okay, so we came from there. I want to go this way. Whoa, excuse me. Oh, fresh blood. No, seriously. And this dude pops out. Oh, don't waste the limit break. Okay, is any of this loot I've been picking up better? That doesn't look better. That actually looks better. So equip that. Okay. Cool. And come in here with both of them. Where are you going over there? Come back here. Okay. I unlocked the orb, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Just had a second there, and I was like, wait a minute. Did I forget to do something? Are they both coming? Okay, come on. Let's keep going. Closer to you. Why are you running away? Oh, I know. I can't remember the last time I've been in here. I'm like, is this the right way? That's the purple line. I don't fix that yet. Okay. Is there a key I was supposed to pick up? Because I'm pretty sure I forgot to pick that up. That was like the other dungeon they fixed, where I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where to find these things. And now it's all streamlined, so you don't have to worry about it. I think I go this way to get the key, if I remember. Nope. Get that, and get that. Okay, pick up this. Go back down this creepy hallway. Just spamming my AoE attack, that's all I'm doing. Feel like that was a waste of a limit break there, NPC, but okay. If I was honest, I would probably have used the Black Mage to get rid of all the other ads. Okay. Look at this one. Got the treasure chest. Is that better than what I have on? It doesn't look like it. I'll grab this. Who summons me from the void to reside in the cool vessel? Go, got this too. More. Oh my goodness. I'm not. There we go. Hooray! Oh yeah. Thunder Cane. I can't use that. Okay, now we're two. Back to Gadania. Okay. Welcome back, Amelia. I am reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Craft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Battaron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Well, Lord Lewin has asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for the able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Aver's gone? And it's all your fault! If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah. To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your face again. Goodbye, and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. Rude. I've only suffered for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though it may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, some parting advice. Get rid of Aver's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Why is she carrying her head around? Wait! Don't leave me alone, please! I'm so sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. Seems like this had become all too common. That makes 12 times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Alda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Okay. So you're not adverse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, that request comes to us from an adventurers guild in Alda. Once you arrive, seek out Mamudi, the proprietress of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultan's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Amelia, and good luck. Okay. Airship to Alda. Is this where I wanted to go? Maybe I go to Ruby Road. Aha. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to, judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Amelia Lee by any chance? Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way here to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Into a copper house. Man, is it really like the 3 dungeons back to back? I don't remember them being this close together. Okay, the petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. Tankard of ale if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this winsome lass is the much-lauded adventurer. Is she? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Saltsworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend a charade. Mayhap you'd like to praise Amelia of the mission. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine, an Amagina and Sons mineral concern. It relates to an unfortunate development in the Copperbell mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatonecheres. I don't think that's right. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Throne Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Throne Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, my lady. The people of that age used the Hecatonecheres to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatonecheres, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there's been an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. God, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we have asked you to undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It might behoove you to seek your counsel. Okay. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you got the skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatonecheres have left the place in a right state, and an area a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the Second Old Dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for a rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyways. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can't subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches keep and watch over the entrance in case of giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nations rested on you, friend. Best of luck. Okay. Copper Bell Mines. Well, not attuned there. So I'll probably have to go around here, tune there, and then go over there. Okay. Door. Coppers. Okay. This looks right. I still don't have a boat. To go this way. Yeah, there's a lot of fates in the area right now. Here's the aetheryte. Wait. I'm here. Does that mean I can go unlock the glam quest? Sidetracked. Just let me unlock the glam. I'm so sick of looking ridiculous. Glam is endgame anyway, so I like to look good in my cutscenes. I'm pretty sure it's a level 15 quest, and I'm way past level 15. What is this? This is a level 17 quest. Okay, what are you got? If I had glamour, yes, I want both of these quests. Glamour prism. Can this be worn? Oh, I can wear that beret. Oh dear, dear, dear. This will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? I know, right? I look ridiculous. My dear, if only you'd spare a thought of style and the coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there is little else going for it. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the PS and ask Volkland, I have some blood orange juice. And tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. Pretty sure go over here? Purchase items? Orange juice? Oh, do I have to pick up this one first? You there. Yes, you. The deceivingly unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good, never in my life has such unapologetic focus. The mere sight of you fair makes the eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot be in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm. That's where I safe. I believe your appearance can be salvaged through the use of color. I'll teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first, I must have a drink. The heat is giving me a vicious thirst, and it won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall in the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see the business of remedying your appearance. Okay, well, I bought that orange juice. Pray tell, you have brought me my orange juice? Lest you have forget, the merchant who sells will be found just in the northern gates. Yes, I have the orange juice. Phew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen a while. There are handy items called colorants, in which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion conscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance. A change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. What's wrong with pink? And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Do I get to pick one? Or do I get all three? I get all three. Nice. Okay. And where was that other one? Somewhere over here? Maybe it's in here. I can never remember. Aha. Oh, a Swigger statue, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. But I kill her to come in and get it herself. Here you go. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take 'em all. So, how's that drink coming along? Here you go. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for the second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What is a glamour, you ask? Well, they use glamour prisms, catalyst, to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour, just apply another one on top, or use the glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for an humdrum typhus' durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just to keep a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear. For my sake, I'm finding you inspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. So rude. Glamour's now available. Okay. Dressers. Alright. But I'll do this dungeon first and then I'll figure it out. Can I... Horizon? Is that where I want to go? Thank goodness for chocobo porters. Sweet. Okay, so now I go this way to the dungeon. Okay. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, may I suggest you stay well away from here? I'm here to deal with the problem. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Pecton Kurgency. I don't know. I didn't think that Papatron would be able to find someone so quickly. If at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best as you can and enter at will. Copperbell Mines. Okay. Gear looks decent enough. Let's just go for it. This one, I have even less recollection of the last one, so this will be interesting. I don't think we changed this one too. I know, it's crazy. I don't remember there being like 3 dungeons in a row. It's like, And then there's a very long stretch of no dungeons at all, and just fetch quests. So they're like, here's 3 dungeons, you can do leveling, and have fun doing nothing else. I mean, it also took, like, how long to even get to the first dungeon? Like, that was, like, 2 full streams. No. Loot. Is there a key I was supposed to pick up? Yes. Okay. And then because I'm with NPCs, they'll just meet me at the bottom. See? They just appeared out of nowhere. So ridiculous. Which way am I going? Hey, come back here, Spriggan. Unless I don't need to kill you. Okay, do I need to kill that Spriggan? I'll just do it to be safe. Okay. It's also super nice that I can just do this with trust now instead of having to, like, wait and be like, party's not filled. And someone backs out. The only thing you still have to wait for people on are some of the trials, but it's fine. I'm hoping at some point that they'll make more of those trials into trusts as well. Yeah, for sure. The amount of times that I've been like, should I skip the dishes? And then you don't have someone being in chat, oh, my doorbell just rang, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna do... Do you drop a key? No. Where? Okay, pick the fire sand. Is there only one, or is there another one hiding somewhere? Slowly coming back. Okay. Put the fire sand there. Okay, and now let's go boom. Did I do that with one hand? That's intense. Looks like it's kind of stormy outside, so hopefully this doesn't cut out. Always that hole there? Oh gosh. Uh... So nice that I have a ranged attack. Oh, forgot that. Whoopsies. Problem with being over leveled. It just turns off every time you go into a dungeon. Okay, tiny key. I'll take that. And treasure. Those any good? Nope, for magic. Can't use those. Great. Okay. Okay, now I gotta find more fire sand, but I gotta defeat, I think, these two first. Okay, fire sand. Doesn't really let you bring that one into the other room. I've tried that multiple times. It's just annoying. Hey. there's a treasure coffer in there. I'm like, just let me bring the ads over here. No, they turn around. Okay, grab that. $100 goggles. Okay. That goes there. And then I push this down. Oh. There we go. I was like, did it freeze there for a sec? Nope, we're good. Okay. Grab more fire sand. Oh yes, the blob. Oh. Okay, I think this is different now. I don't have to, like, get them all. They just all explode. So originally this dungeon, I believe, the green blob just split into a bunch of tiny green blobs, and then you had to kill all of your tiny green blobs. So I kind of like that he doesn't split better. Hooray! Sounds like I'm at level 25. Also sounds like it's raining pretty decent outside. Okay. Grab that. Is that? Nope, that's for magic. Grab that. And then blasting device. Cool. Cool. Okay, now, remind me where I go for this. I think I can go... Oh, don't fight that dude. Well, I guess we're fighting this dude now. Okay, we're going this way. Okay, now, where am I going? This way? Oh gosh, there's a big dude. Oh, that was a good crack of thunder. Oh boy. Grab the treasure. Already have that. Flame. Slaves no more! Free! Free! How did they live there for 300 years? Like, what were they eating? Okay. Where are you going? Come back here. Ooh, thank that's her. There's this middle. I don't have anything. See, now would be a good time to use the limit break, but no, they need to wait till it's full. Oof. Okay, treasure. Already have that. Okay. Ooh, another bunny. Looks like Paladin. Ooh, tank bunnies. Where am I going now? Back to Alda. Okay. Where's that Lala to need to talk to? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Not talking to Lala. Okay. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Alda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I shall share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. He'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. If I'm reporting to her, then why is this a... Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. What's this butthead? Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole. I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know, help keep the streets safe from law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me, whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear your crime. That sounds sketchy. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with me own coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you when you're at home? The dog's master? That didn't make sense. I've had enough of this murmur's face. You lot teach him a lesson. There we go. Okay, back it up. Oh, what? Must be level synced, so I can't use that skill. You picked a fight with the wrong girl. Let me tell you. Ah, take that. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I looked last. And you would have been mistaken. Wouldn't have been mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easy to solve. But they tried to make the best of it. It was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Alda has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we'll always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought in the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what the place is like? If you know coin, you know hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your Dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in town. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Alda was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madame, are ye all right? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Grr. I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what the monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Ever the selfless hero, I see. It has been a while, adventurer. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all of the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes for your character. Yet, for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit for your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you of your personal endeavors. Think of my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a close friend and ally of ours. Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the Seven Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Okay. But I want to see if I can get better looking stuff before we do this. Okay. So, flower dresser. Yeah. Okay. Edit glamour plates. I have stuff in the armoire already. Under this one? I thought I had stuff in the armoire. Yeah, okay, the Moogle one. Did I just pass it too fast? Why is it only showing the stripe? Oh, it's just, never mind. He's fine. Okay, what do I want? Do I want this one? Did I needed to take out, was it mended? What's the other thing? Return to inventory. Beer armlets. Turn that to inventory. Whoops, one more. And the shoes. Because those are fun. And this. I think that's all I can do for now. Okay, so we store those things. I have 12, right? So we'll do that. Yeah, whatever. That. And the dress shoes. Okay. So. I don't want that. But what do I want? Strife? No. Maybe? It gives a very tankish look. So do that. Do the Vieira wristlets. And then we'll do those for the shoes. So what is this? Is that just... It's just that. Let's see what kind of... Maybe that? It kind of blends in nicely with those. At least to start with, until I get more gil and can buy some stuff. Okay, so we'll do that. This can't be dyed. And that can't be dyed. So I'll probably just stick with these colors for now. But at least it looks like a put together outfit. And apply. Okay. Much better. Okay, and then... Is there something else I was supposed to do? I can't remember. But that's okay. Oh. What is this? This is... delivers an attack with a potency of 100. I think I'm gonna put that there. There. I might swap that, depending on what the next skill is. Okay. So while I'm here, I should speak to Momodi, because that takes me back to Limsa. And like, really, I probably don't need to do it yet, because this is a level 17 quest, and I'm now level 26. So I think we'll just continue on for MSQ until we hit Limsa again, maybe, and then we'll get that job quest. Okay. Oh, this looks so much better. You don't look ridiculous. I was trying to find a different word and it just wasn't coming. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes in the women folk from time to time. Ah, Amelia, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. By God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard with the giants in the dark. You're every Ilma the adventurer Mione said you would be. Amelia, the station master will be overjoyed with what he hears when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, she knew who she meant right away. Oh, it's Edda. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I am an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Zavre, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, and all that you have achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avre once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin training anew. But I still wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Amelia Lee, I shan't forget. Thank you, Amelia Lee. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was. I didn't know why anyone would bother, but when they asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want to ought to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged just to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Amelia. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the science of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Amelia, the Science are no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. We're gonna find the science. It's so exciting. Yeah, that outfit looks so much better than what I was wearing previously. And we get the 40 Vesper Bay Ether ride tickets. None of these are better than what I have currently, so. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. If I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being all done. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust the science of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Amelia. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the science, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Amelia, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I said my piece. Off you go. Okay. Vesper Bay. Can I take a chocobo out there since I've already been there? That's not where I want to go. Store. Chocobo keep. Chocobo, Vesper Bay, let's go. As chill as the chocobo takes me where I need to go. We're getting into some interesting stuff here, which is exciting. 3 dungeons back to back, and then we find the Scions. Oh, good stuff. Why is my tank stance off again? Not that I can turn it on right now, but... Go away, Fate. I don't want to do you. Almost there. I don't think I realized about the Vesper Bay tickets my first playthrough, because I wasn't really talking with people while I was playing it, and I was like, oh, I could have used those? Oh well. I just went to Horizon and rode there every single time. Sataru! She's so precious. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have a pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here in the behest of Y'shtola? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Amelia Lee. Amelia Lee. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tatar, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The ass attendant is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. I can't go over there yet. Okay, interesting. I take it you're Amelia Lee. Tataru sent word that you have arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Okay, so none of these are better than what I have. So I'll just get this.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
Hello, primals.
Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, milady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Hiring a retainer. That sounds like a job for later. Why is this? We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Amelia. We'll go where the wild rose blooms. Clamor Dispeller.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
I heard you stole to say it.
One of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside
do all
her is
have
Papalymo.
Archon
The two are charged with
tattoos on them.
surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
Hello,
If I may,
Thancred.
the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
You
At
speak
the
in your
Battle of
riddles.
Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, This time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Such a womanizer. Also, what are his shoes? They look so ridiculous. Okay, let's... Oh, that's good. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission's to investigate a crystal robbery and spat of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further the understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the cavern, our friends at Magina and Sons Mineral Concern have double security all over the shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Tribo, so that would seem a fine place to start to begin. A fellow by the name of Imsabard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay. Oh yes, I'm still here. Is this door open now? Nope. Wait. Next door. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Oh, but I can go in here. There's no merchant back here yet. Interesting. What's back here? Absolutely nothing. Organization, the Science of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Australian natives, such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seventh Umbral Era taught us that only together we may stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Interesting. Taro! Amelia, how's it going? All's well here. At least on the bookkeeping front, anyway. Precious Lala must be protected at all costs. Okay, where am I going? I need to go over there. How do I get over there? I am here. I gotta go like, I could go to Alda, and pop over that way, and then pop over that way. I go that way. And drive on. And drive on. Maybe let's go here and then pop up. I can see it in the dark. It's a that away. I wonder if I had asked the chocobo. I don't think I could have got a chocobo over there. I feel like the desertness of this all kind of reminds me of Shalani, which is spoilers, but still. Okay. Unlock this one. Unlock this. Okay, and then where am I going? I need to go. Do I need to go north? No, I need to go to east or south. No. Okay, so. I haven't found anything for my hunting log either. I was hoping by saying that I would find something for my hunting log. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, it should be good. Maybe? What's to the next area? I need to get an umbrella at some point too. Okay, tune to you. And then go talk to you. Hi, I'm Zabard, here to search for something for the missing folk, I take it? Ophelia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Malja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do the best I can to help see the victims return safely. I mean, that's kind of the end of the quest. Feels kind of like a good place to stop. So probably stop there for today. There's no stream next Saturday as I'm helping my family with stuff, so hopefully we'll be back at this sooner than later. But thanks for everyone for joining in. If you missed any past streams, they are on YouTube. If I can spell. And we're still trying to slug away to get to the affiliate so I can get fun redemptions and emotes and all that fun stuff. So thanks for lurking. Lurker's great. It's just the last goal we need to get to that. And feel free to follow on socials, as that's usually when I post that I'm going live. Thanks for joining, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye!